Hello and good morning. Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's well. We'll give just a couple minutes for people to join. Um, yeah, hope y'all are doing great this Thursday morning. If you're watching the replay, we usually get started around the 5 minute mark with the breathing. And today we're going to be following on from yesterday's meditation on death. So today we are following on from death and moving into rebirth. So I hope everyone's good. Morning, morning. Let me know if you can hear me any better. I couldn't get this headset to work before on Facebook, but I may have gotten it to work this time. So let me know if the sound is any better for yeah, for this morning. And if not, I'll take it off and we'll carry on. But yeah, I think that should make a difference, at least a little bit. Um, Yeah, morning, Caroline and Mandy and Emily. Thank y'all for being here. Morning, TJ and Julie and Jill and Mandy. Oh, good. The headset's making a difference. Good. I don't know why it wouldn't work before. Sound has been funny lately, right? Morning, Beth. Morning, Tracy. Oh, migraine. Usually shows you have been pushing against something that needs to move. Death and migraines for me today. I love it. You know what? Migraines are about trying to control things, about trying to make things happen or force or push. So surrender might be the word for today too. Definitely will send some healing to your migraine as well. Oh, good. Glad the sound is great. Awesome. Shuna, good morning. Ready to be reborn. I love it. Oh, Allison, good. Yeah, good morning to you too. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, cool. So we got the sound sorted. Awesome. Yes, yes. So hope everyone is doing well. If anything came up for you yesterday after our death meditation that you want to share, please do, or any questions or anything. We got a few minutes before we start with the breathing. Um, yeah, that would be cool. Morning, Julie. Morning, Tracy. I surrender. Awesome. Morning, Jenna. Morning, Mary. Good, good. So, yeah, it's been an interesting week right now. So yeah, so again, we're in this cool eclipse energy right now, which is definitely helping with the clearing out and letting go, creating space so that we can step into this rebirth energy um, in the coming kind of days and weeks. So today we're going to get a little bit of a taste of that and a feel for it, um, so that you can start to introduce some new aspects into your life, some new qualities, some new traits, some new routines, some patterns, some choices. Really about choice today. um, yeah. So hopefully with what we did yesterday, it's helped to kind of clear out some space within you and within your life. I don't know if any of y'all are doing the decluttering thing. Man, I am. And also rebirth. What I'm finding is I'm clearing out the old, the horrible curtains that were here when we moved in, and my old plates that have started to chip, and things like that. And old just stuff that's been in the garage, the just in case stuff. We're clearing all that out this week, and I've been buying some new curtains and just yeah, new things that I've delayed doing. It does. It feels like there's this clearing out and a renewal of bringing in stuff that we do want to have in our home and the colors and decorations that we really do want. So yeah. So it just would be interesting if anybody else is going through something similar. Maybe not with your house, but with your business, or that's definitely happening in my business and my work too. So it feels like it's touching on all, and I'm doing a little bit of a detox, and yeah. I don't know if anybody else is kind of in that same flow. It's a good time to be in it. The universe is supporting us with it. Yes. Good morning, Lisa. Morning, Yenny. Yes, Caroline, it's your birthday. So it's a perfect day for rebirth. I love it. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's amazing. Hope you get some sunshine or and have some nice plans for where you are. Jill, ready for new choices. Just new sounds great. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So today's stuff is all going to be about focusing on choice. Absolutely, absolutely. Right. Well, what we'll do now is we'll get started with the breathing practice. Um, so just get yourself in a comfortable position, in a place where your spine can be pretty straight, so you can really allow the the breath to flow through. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And oh, yeah, let's see. Cleared out daughter's clothes yesterday, feeling good. Allison, good. Lisa, whole top floor has been gutted. Major clearing. Awesome. Louise did it with Facebook page and detox. Also changes in my business. Morning, Jane. Yeah, so it's time. Everybody's feeling it. It's definitely not just me. Awesome. So let's take a moment. Let's close your eyes and allow yourself to just become really present with yourself, present with your body, present within your room, within your space. So close your eyes and just start to take some nice, deep, full body breaths. So really filling your entire lungs as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, really emptying your lungs. So again, sometimes people can kind of hold their breath. It's that holding energy. So you want to make sure you're fully breathing out. And just at your own pace, nice deep breaths in and out. Just allow yourself to become more present with your breath, to really notice how you feel as you breathe. Notice how your body responds. Feel your heart rate slowing. Feel your mind feeling calmer. Feel your muscles relaxing. Feel your joints softening. Feel yourself really sinking into the cushion or the seat that you're on. And as you're breathing, you can breathe in more love, more peace, more joy, more vitality, more life. And as you breathe out, you're feeling more at peace, more at home, more centered, calm, spacious. So just allow yourself to come back home to yourself, to be at home within your energy. If any parts of you are feeling scattered, feeling split off or somewhere else, just allow that to return, to be here, to be present. And as you're breathing, feel your spine start to align a bit more. Notice how your senses feel lighter and clearer. Your nervous system is moving more efficiently. Nice deep breaths. Whatever you're thinking about for later today, this week or this weekend, just let it be for now. You can come back to it. And what you'll find is if you come back to it after meditation, it'll be easier, clearer, better. Any part of you that feels tempted to be distracted or caught up in something else, tell it you'll come back to it. And let your mind be with you, with your meditation, with your breathing. All right, let's take a few more nice deep breaths. If you want to continue to sit with your eyes closed and just continue with the deep breathing, that's fine. Or you can open your eyes for the next few minutes. We'll chat through today's meditation. Morning, Claire. Yeah, so thank you all for being here. So yesterday we focused on death, which really is about endings. It's really about the boundaries that we're setting and what we're saying no to in our lives. Um, so hopefully you had an opportunity yesterday to kind of witness what you can change or are able to change with those deaths, with those no's, with those endings in your life. And it seems like some of you have already started to implement those, which is great. um, and it may be, and obviously these are things that you'll just continue with because we're always in this state of change. We're always in this state of transformation. Nothing ever stays the same. If you're trying to keep things the same, you're gonna have a hard time. You're making life hard on yourself. You're making things hard for yourself. So yeah, so hopefully, over the next couple days leading up to this full moon and the eclipse, there's definitely going to be more shedding, more releasing and surrendering. So allow yourself to just continue within that process. So I also want to go into rebirth because the two go together. Um, we when we look at what we're saying no to, what that does is it clears out our energy. It clears us out enough to create some spaciousness so that if it is appropriate to bring new things in, if it is appropriate to start something new, then you have the space and the time and the focus to be able to do that. Some people definitely need to say a lot of no's before they start with the yeses. Because a lot of people are just cluttered and full of, just filling their lives, filling their space, their bodies, their time with too much. And that's where overwhelm comes from. That's where we feel confused or distracted or like we're just overwhelmed that there's too much happening. That's an indication of no's. That's an indication that you need more death and endings in your life. So for me, that's always the first step is getting your no's, is figuring out what you are really like. This is it. And then once you've got enough spaciousness within you, you can breathe. You've got the time, you've got the space, you've got the energy to reassess and to start to look at, okay, well, what are my yeses going to be? What is it that I am going to continue with? But also, what am I going to welcome into my life that's going to be better, healthier, lighter, clearer, more joyful, more peaceful? Whatever it is that you're wanting to feel. And for me, it really does come to feelings. The quality of the experiences that we have are about how we feel when we experience them. And so often we're choosing things that we think are going to accomplish something or we think we should do really and the quality of those experiences is not good. We're not enjoying it. It's not something that we want to continue with. um, so really when we're choosing our yeses or when we're creating something new, yeah, it's really about allowing yourself to identify what feels good, what is the quality of it, and does it actually feel the way I want it to feel. um, So, yeah. So hopefully this is bringing some clarity in just through kind of talking through this right now. Morning, Louise. Morning, Kate. Um, yeah. So when we're looking at the energy for today and what we're going to go into with the meditation, we talk about rebirth. So again, life is always in this energy of flux and flow, ebb and flow, change, evolution. And so we're continually creating these endings and beginnings all the time. We do it every day. We do it in small ways every day. We make decisions. We go, oh, when I eat this type of candy, my stomach hurts. It can be simple things like making that connection of, oh, actually, I don't feel great after I do this. So this is my no. This is my ending. I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to do something else. I'm going to find something else to eat or to engage in or to do that is going to feel good. Morning, Rona. So, I mean, we do these little things all the time. And again, our bodies are always in this state of of death and rebirth. We have cells dying off, our skin cells, and our hair falls out, and all these things are happening in little ways all the time. And then our body regenerates. It creates new cells. It grows new hair. It repairs damage within the body. So if you can think of yourself as being this energy, this moving, living energy. So that's happening physically within your body, and it's happening emotionally, energetically, and physically with the choices that you're making every day. So if you can start to see yourself as this movement, as this dance, as this flow, it helps to get you out of this mindset of this is how things are, or this is how things have to be, or it's always been that way, so it's just got to continue in that way. Because that's a lie. These are the lies we tell ourselves because we think it's either going to keep us safe or it's going to, I don't know, do something for us. We think it's going to serve us in some way. There's always a reason. Morning, Katrina. Um, so if you can let go, start to challenge that and start to surrender those types of thinking, we can start in this meditation. Then that's a great, great start. Because when you start to let go and kind of pick apart those beliefs and those set ways of thinking or those set ways of being, then you can create change. And if you, this also ties in with your habits. The ways you spend your time, your money, the foods that you eat, the exercise you do or don't do. Things like that. If you're in a habit of it, you're perpetuating something. You're saying yes to it. You're feeding it. You're creating it. When you say no and when you stop it, then all the effects that creates stop too. So sometimes we can make one choice that has a massive impact in our lives. You can say no to one habit, you can stop doing one thing, and the knock on effect can have a massive effect for you. Um, so I think sometimes people start to get a bit overwhelmed with, oh my God, there's so much in my life that needs to change. There's so much that needs to happen. When the reality is that when you start to change, sometimes it's one decision or just a couple of things that you do, but the ripple effect is massive. Oh, that already feels better. So, so allow yourself to kind of step out of that feeling of overwhelm and oh my God, there's too much and I don't know how to do it. And allow yourself to just get into this mindset of I can start or I can start to make these few changes. Um, what I will also say as well is that sometimes people try to change the symptoms instead of going to the emotional component of it. So this is why we're doing these meditations, is to deal with the emotional component so that your physical world can respond. Um, I was on a call last night with some people who had some allergy issues going on, and people were going on and on and on about you need to change this, you need to stop this, you need to like all these physical things that may or may not have worked. When they were missing the whole point of it being there being an emotional issue right there, which was creating the physical problems. So the physical body responds to the emotions always, always. So you can do lots of little things in your physical world, but if it doesn't come from within, then it's not going to change it. So with this rebirth today, with the creating the choices today, or getting insight or clarity on what you could do, we're going to keep coming back in to how you feel and into your emotional state, to your energetic state. Um, because if it's not authentic, if it's not aligned, it's not actually going to help. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to do anything for you. It's got to be an authentic feeling, an authentic choice. Um, and so often people are trying to create things or recreate things, again, based on things that are external and outside of them. Whereas if you don't bring it within you, if you don't make that change within, if you don't heal it within or make the choice within, the effect isn't gonna it's not gonna have the effect that you want. And you'll just stay in this circle of I'm trying to fix, I'm trying to fix, I'm trying to fix, I'm trying to fix. And rebirth is a whole different feeling than fixing. Get out of fixing mode. Get into rebirth. Get into creation. Creation and fixing are two different things. So get out of fix mode. Fixing is like tinkering around, little bits here and there. It'll sort it for a while. If you go in and make changes fundamentally within, it'll that will resolve all the little fixes that you're spending all this time and energy with. So hopefully that makes sense. So we're really going to get into this feeling of authentic choice, of authentic rebirth, of really authentic, yeah, movement forward. So allow yourself to be in a space today of having some realizations and some understandings, probably outside of what you've thought of before, or what logically makes sense to you. Um, yeah, and allow yourself to just really drop into this energy in this space of things being changed internally and being changed for you. Um, because if you just allow stuff to change instead of doing this fix, 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 then everything just gets sorted. If that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Because it will change your perspective. It will change your energy. It will change the energy around you, which other people respond to. Yes, Lorraine, creating, not fixing. Yes, absolutely. Stop fixing stuff. Right. So let's start with a meditation. And let's dive in. Let's go ahead and start creating. Um, so as we go through this, start taking a couple nice deep breaths. Close your eyes and just start to find your center and be centered. Not just find it, be it. And as we go through today, if it feels like there's still more stuff releasing and dying off and falling away, that is perfect. Just allow that to continue. Some people will need a lot of that in order to create the space for creation, but just allow that to continue. Let's take some nice deep breaths. Get comfortable where you are. Have a blanket, a scarf. Take care of your body. And allow yourself to start to really sink in to the seat or the cushion beneath you. To feel your body relaxing. Nice deep breaths. Bring yourself into your heart. Just breathe into your heart. Nice deep breaths. Breathing in love. And breathing out any old, stagnant energy. Any pain, any suffering, anything that doesn't belong there. Take a moment, just go deeper and deeper and deeper into your heart. Keep breathing. So anything that feels heavy or uncomfortable can start to shift. Just allow that stuff to change. And every time you breathe in and out, the energy from your heart expands a bit more. Start to feel all that love and compassion moving to your other chakras, through your organs, through your neck, your head, down through your hips, through your legs, your arms. Still with nice deep breaths, start to feel your heartbeat through your whole body, that pulse and that rhythm through all of you. Feel that rhythm within you, that rhythm of life, of existence, evolution, change. Start to feel that rhythm of death and rebirth within you. Get a sense of what it's like for you. Just notice if that beat feels healthy, if that rhythm feels in time, or things feeling a bit off. Just start to notice what it's like for you right now. If you're feeling out of sync, if you're feeling out of time, just allow yourself to go deep within. Start to notice what's disrupting it. So allow yourself to identify within your body what's throwing you off course. It's taking you off track. Start to identify the hurdles, the obstacles there. Identify what's in your way. And allow yourself to really see it and feel it clearly. Be honest with yourself. And start to breathe into those obstacles. Breathe into those barriers. And identify the emotions that are part of those barriers. Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it suffering? Start to breathe into those. Whatever's disrupting you, whatever's creating drama or problems in your life. Identify it and identify what you would like to have instead. What would actually support you instead of the difficulties? What would actually help you instead of the problems? What would really nourish you instead of the pain? Let those obstacles speak to you. They're going to help you recognize the ways you can grow, what you can learn, how you can evolve. So let them share with you whatever it is that you're wanting to learn that would help you right now. As you receive that information and that understanding, breathe deep and start to feel them resolve. You can learn from them and let them go. Surrender those barriers now. So connect back in with that rhythm, that beat, that flow. Get a sense of how it's doing now. So as you start to feel that rhythm becoming healthier, a bit stronger, start to notice the flow that it's creating, that it's a part of. Allow yourself to be in that flow, in that process. Take a moment to tune into the processes of your body, of its movement, of its intelligence, the love that's there, the energy of creation that's there. Witness all that within you now. It has always been there and always will be. And within that flow, that being, that movement, start to tune into the energy of creation within you. So you can move into your sacral chakra, into your belly. It's one of the great creative centers for your body. I want you to feel into your capacity for creation. And start to recognize how infinite it is, how powerful it is. It is the energy of you. It's the energy that you use to create your life, to create your world, to create your body and your circumstances. That energy of creation is a part of everything you are and everything you do. So take a moment to be one with it, to know and understand that you are one with that energy. It's never separate, it's never gone. It is infinite and vast and eternal. It is all the elements. Just feel that pure potential within you. And recognize that when you are in a calm, centered state, how easy it is to feel it, how easy it is to tap into it. Start to feel that creative energy through your whole body. Again, there's a movement to it, there's a flow to it. So feel your cells start to dance with it. Feel your organs starting to move with it. Feel your body start to dance with it. And feel the rhythm and the flow of that creative energy within you and around you. Now allow yourself to see it in your relationships, with the people in your life, with your home, your possessions. Everything's a relationship. Everything is a creation. So witness that creative energy in everything around you too. And everything in your life right now that's reflecting your no, that's reflecting the endings, that's reflecting what you're ready to finish with, what has completed. I want you to witness those things changing. Witness what you can release in your life, what you can say no to, what you can liberate yourself from. Feel your energy expand with that. Feel your body and your energy open up. Feel a spaciousness in your mind, in your thoughts, in all that you are. Now start to identify the aspects of your life where there can be a rebirth or redefining. This is where rebirth begins. And identifying what can change and what you can choose to create that change. So, what is already in your life that you could have an upgrade in, where it's possible for things to improve, where there are opportunities for evolution. With your home, with your work, your friendships, your connections with your partner, your family. It could be upgraded or evolved within your body, with all aspects of your life. Now allow yourself to identify the choices that will create that change. What can you choose now that will bring in that newer energy, that will up-level your life, that will bring it into authentic alignment, to higher vibration? Now take a deep breath and allow yourself to start to tune in to something wholly new that you can start to create, that you can start to feel, that you can start to witness within your life, within yourself. This may be something that you wanted, but it's felt impossible, or that it wasn't the right time. Release the unknowns, release the indecision, and just allow yourself to really see and feel what's possible. What can you create? What do you want to create? What are your deepest desires in creation? What would feel joyful? What would feel exciting? What would feel fun? What would feel like an adventure? What would feel peaceful? What would feel light? What would feel free? What would feel abundant? What would feel beautiful? What would feel healthy? What would feel lucky? What would feel generous? What would feel powerful? What would feel loving? What would feel expressive? What would feel transformative? What would feel interesting? What are you ready to create? What Are you ready to choose? Bring those creations and those choices back into that rhythm, back into that flow. Feel your heart expanded out to every bit of you. That energy of creation in everything that you are and that you do. Breathe deep into that understanding, into that recognition, into that freedom to choose, that freedom to be. That creative energy that you already are. Feel that moving through your body, through your muscles, which are going to support you in taking action, through your bones, which are going to help create foundations for what you create. Feel it through your nervous system, which will help you to witness, gain intuition on what you want. Your endocrine system, your hormones that will help you feel and be guided by those feelings. Your heart and your lungs, breathing in life and vitality, nourishing your body with that. Your digestive system, as it nourishes you, as it feeds you. Every part of you. As you feel that within your body, feel it through your skin. Start to become aware of the room around you. Any sounds, any sensations that are there. Still feeling centered and present in this awareness. And allow that awareness to be part of everything that you do, everything that you create, everything that you are in your physical life. So breathe deep. Whenever you're ready, you can start to stretch. You can open your eyes. That feels amazing. So if any of you would like to share any insights or healing that you received, please do. We'd love to hear from you. Um, so good morning, Pam. I enjoyed the Star Wars chat yesterday, definitely. Letting the past die. Perfect. Look forward to this again tonight. Perfect. Um, yeah, so for today, what I would encourage you to do is, a good question to ask, I find, is how does this contribute to my life? So with each choice that you're making, and again, these can be big life decisions, or it can be the little things that you're doing all the time. What are you eating? How are you spending your time? Asking that question, how does this contribute to my life? And if it doesn't, that's the no. And then ask, okay, what can I choose that's going to contribute to this feeling? What can I choose that's going to contribute to this goal, to this project, to this desire? So today, keep asking yourself that question. Is this going to contribute? What will contribute? That's a great way to make choices, I find. It helps to weed out the decisions that maybe aren't as good. Yeah, how will this contribute? That's a great question. I love it. Um, so yeah, keep looking today at what you are wanting to create, what you are wanting to choose, and the choices that you can make that will contribute to that. Um, yes, sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's my cat scratching at the door. Hopefully she wasn't a distraction. She's ready to go outside and play. 2 minutes, Loki. Um, yeah, so again, this weekend we're in this amazing eclipse energy. We're in this energy right now is really transformative, and I know I've been talking to people that have been going through massive shifts in their lives, really big stuff, changes in mindset, changes of being. So allow yourself to embrace this right now in these next few days leading up to the eclipse. You've got some time to really let this stuff settle in and integrate and yeah, and take that action forward with that creative energy. Emily, amazing, awesome. Felt old and heavy resentments that were holding me back flow away. Also saw patterns in my mind changing shape. That's really cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. It's exciting. Thank you too, Lucina. Feeling amazing. Great. Um, yeah, so thank y'all all for being here and for sharing. Um, yeah, if there's any questions or anything that's coming up, feel free to ask away. Thank you too, Claire. Um, and um, yeah, really, yeah, again, take some space and time over the next few days to really sit and meditate, to really feel into what's going on in your life. If you find yourself getting into busyness, stop and take a breath. If you're just getting overwhelmed or busy work or just trying to fill the time or the quiet or anything, that's the time to really sit and be still with yourself and to really, delve in and ask some questions about what you can do differently. Yeah, because the energy right now is pretty amazing. Allow yourself to do that. Mary had a vision of a new dawn. It was beautiful. I love that. That's amazing. I love the stuff you guys see. It's so cool. Shuna, feeling speechless. Great. Huge changes going on. Offered a new job on Monday, which might mean a house move too. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Yeah, it's time for change. It really is. Sending lots of love to those choices and decisions. And yeah, that's very, very cool. It's a cool week, actually. This whole week's been pretty amazing. Thank you too, Caroline. A lot of creating to do today. That sounds fun. Have fun with it. Katrina, volume is perfect. Great. Have a creative day. Making space for it. Perfect. That's awesome. 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 Lisa, feeling wonderful. Good. Good. So remember, like, when we do these meditations, you're not supposed to just feel like this a little bit of the time each day. Like, this is our natural state. You know, the states that we enter in during these meditations is our natural state. It's our natural flow. It's only when we get caught up in dramas and fears and all this other stuff in life that we forget that, and then we kind of stuff gets in the way of it. So keep remembering these feelings and recognize you can come back to this at any point. It just takes a moment to breathe and say, right, let's get back to that. And instead of getting caught up in the busyness or the fear, taking a moment to come back and center yourself, it's much easier to move forward and to create and have clarity. Thank you to Lorraine and Mary and Allison. Yeah, yeah. So keep coming back to these awesome feelings. And yeah, and being in these creative flow states. Yeah, so this Saturday at noon, I've got a full moon eclipse online ceremony. If anybody wants to join to continue with this rebirth stuff, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. And then yeah, there's some other events coming up in the next few weeks, which are already starting to fill up. So we've got some cool stuff going on. So if there's any questions, let me know. Oh, Lisa, issues of trust and doubt arising. Letting go of the mental clutter is the biggest challenge. Yeah, that's that kind of head, third eye stuff. Energy today helps shift it with choice and empowerment, letting go and surrendering. Yeah, and that's absolutely perfect. Anytime you feel like you're getting in that holding energy and cluttering, it's time to breathe into it. It's time to breathe some life into it. And oftentimes we're just still holding on to old decisions, old obligations, things like that. So yeah, go into that and let that stuff go. That's perfect. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. Shuna, dance. Yeah, do some dancing. Definitely do some dancing today. Dance with that creative energy. It's so much fun. Beth, thank you too. Opening for you. Yeah, thanks, Beth. Um, oh yeah, Julie, having a nap after that. That sounds good. Before the day starts properly. Yeah, if you want to take some time to let it settle in and integrate, do that. Absolutely. Do what feels good for you. Amazing. Well, if there's any questions or anything comes up, please feel free to you can send me a private message through the page. Yeah, whatever's coming up for you. So have a wonderful, wonderful week and weekend, and yes, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you all so much. Sending lots of love your way.